Hey YouTube, it's Saffron DB for all, and I have a comic book review for you. Why does it show up so low? Hello. I'll just assume you can hear me. This is another Batman review. I haven't done a Batman review in forever since. This is my second Batman review. Unless you count the animated movie, which I don't. Okay. Today I'm reviewing Batman: The Killing Joke, the deluxe edition. This edition, this is a trade by the way. Um, it has an introduction by Tim Sale, the artist who did The Long Halloween, Dark Victory, Batman Blue, I think. I don't know, whatever. Um, this is written by Alan Moore and Brian Bolland did the art, which I just want to say it has a very, very iconic cover. It is awesome. Okay, this was published back in '88, and I just want to say the art is awesome. Like, if you had, I had opened this and I was like, no way this was done in '88. The art is fantastic. It is very real. Like, it has a very realistic touch to it. Like, it. This guy was definitely one of those guys that were like kind of like a perfectionist, kind of like that always had to put in that extra detail. Um, this is what's different between the deluxe edition and the one before it, because this deluxe edition came out in '08. There's another. There's the regular. This one has the ink was redone by the artist himself, and apparently this one has cooler colors, which fits dark um, with the dark tone of the book. When the other one had warmer colors. At least that's what Tim Sale said in the introduction. I haven't read the regular edition. This is the only one I have. Okay, the basic premise of the story is I don't want to give too much away. But it's basically Batman visits the Joker in Arkham to have a talk with him, saying that he's fed up with the whole me having to chase you down and you bringing you to Arkham till you escape again, do more shit. We need to end this once and for all, or I'm gonna kill you, or you're gonna kill me. One of us is definitely gonna die in the end. So you had, and it turns out he escaped. And when Batman realized this, it was fantastic because that was an awesome scene. He escapes, buys a carnival, kidnaps someone, then Batman goes to rescue that person, and it basically ends, and it ends in a very weird way. It ends with a joke, and it was very weird, but it was somewhat cool, and I love how I could sum up the entire story in like 30 seconds. Because this is very short. This is 46 pages. That's like two. That's like two issues. Not even. Which kind of pisses me off because I paid like how much did I pay? I paid 20.99, and that's like a regular trade for that's like 6 issues long. I paid more than that, and I got two. I got basically like 2 issues and a bonus story about how the artist uh, wants to kill Batman for some reason. I don't know. I'm not. I'm kind of mad that it's short, but it's like I did something weird. I talked about my dislikes first. Usually I talk about my likes, but yeah, those are my only two dislikes. It's too short and it's overpriced. Then again, it is a hardcover, and I fucking hate hardcovers. But this was like the only decent looking Batman book at my comic book store because he doesn't have his DC collection is very small and what's there is pretty weak. So if I ever do a video where I show my trades and you notice how much more Marvel books I have, it's not because I like Marvel better. It's just because my comic book store has a better collection, a Marvel collection than he does DC, and his DC one's pretty shitty. Um, the art is fantastic. I love the art. It has a realistic look to it, which I already talked about. We got great ink. You also get an origin story for the Joker. I read Hush first, and now that I read this, Jeff Loeb pretty much ripped off Moore's Joker origin story, but added more shit to it. So yeah, that kind of pisses me because I actually liked Jeff Loeb's origin story for the Joker, but he basically ripped it off from his. And his origin story is basically he does a he needs money to start a family. So he does a job disguised as a Red Hood. Batman intervenes. It goes bad. Yeah. But this is an awesome book. This is a very well known book. Joker. I'm so used to Joker in the like cartoons where Joker's basically just a clown. He's easy defeated, shit like that. But Joker is kind of scary in this, man. He's threatening. Um, and in the final confrontation with him and Batman, it was awesome. It was short, but it was pretty good. And Joker actually gets shit done up in here, man. Joker is awesome. This is the best Batman book I've read in forever. I can't even think of a better Batman book. And I've read a shitload. I read shitloads of Batman books, but most of them were pretty mediocre. Because not a lot of people know how to write Batman well. Because he's the detective or he's the crime fighter. They don't know how to mix it in. Um, yeah, this was a great book. It's almost as good as Batman vs. Alien. And that was a good book. It had a silly premise, but that was a good fucking book. It was way better than like other shit like what was it? What was Bat? What was that one Batman that was written by Brian Azzarello? That one sucked. But everyone liked it apparently. I don't know. This was this is better than All Star Batman. That's for sure. This was a great Batman book. Alan Moore, I haven't read a lot of shit by him, but he's fucked, man. This is fucking awesome. I need to read more shit by him. There's also this team, Alan Moore and Brian Bolland also did a Judge Dredd versus Batman book. I'm gonna have to pick that one up. This is a great book. I highly recommend it. Um, it is short and and overpriced, but what can I say? The quality of it is awesome. If you collect trades and shit, and you need more shit for your Batman, You need to have this book in your Batman collection. Also, I forgot to mention something else. There's this. Don't read the book before you read the introduction. Don't, because there's a spoiler in the introduction. I'm not gonna say what that spoiler is, but all I can say is don't read the introduction unless you already know about what. There's a something shocking happens in this book that kind of affects a certain beloved character. Um, I don't want to spoil it, but don't read the introduction because he kind of spoils it in a way. He doesn't really give too much, but to the point where it does spoil it. So don't read the introduction. If I have to give this rating, it would be an effing awesome. Then again, it's too short. It's overpriced, and I forgot about the spoiler alert. But spoiler problem, just don't read the introduction. I'm gonna give this, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a low effing awesome. This is a great book. No, I'll just give it an effing awesome. It's a great book, but I'm kind of peed off that it's super short. But then again, I guess this wasn't supposed to be put in a graphic novel, but they just did it anyway because it was a great story, and I don't mind that. But they could have put it, I don't know, other shit. They could put other stories in here to make it like a full trade. This is like super thin, but whatever. It's still a great book. I highly recommend it. You can't go wrong with Alan Moore. I haven't read a bad Alan Moore book. Then again, I've only read this and Watchmen, so fuck. I haven't. I have a long way to go. Yeah. So my next review, I'm gonna do Skull Kickers Volume 1. Look forward to it.